another one. Like an explosion of vibrant colors, shopping at Neiman Marcus, sidestepping the suckers. I never flow like nobody, so why are they so salty? Because I'm so Fonzie.
Yo, it's your boy Frank with Urban Bear Trucking, aka Urban Bear. We're gonna shoot a video today, man. The video is gonna be concerning holiday work. Today is the holiday, and by me being the owner of the company, I have to work no matter what. Just pretty much trying to come to you guys, let you know what I'm doing today, how I do it, a little bit about my business, a little bit more insight, how I'm getting loads, how I book my loads. And today my driver picked up a load Friday, and it's a load that had to be delivered today, which is 9/3, Memorial Day, and the place was closing at 12 o'clock, so he had to be there this morning to deliver. And after that, pretty much, I didn't want to book a load the rest of the week because I didn't want them to get stuck out. What I mean by stuck out, like the company closed early today, so I had to send them to Indianapolis to deliver a load, by the closing early today, and he'd be stuck in Indianapolis all day, so we don't want to do that. I don't do that. Pretty much I had wanted you guys to know a little bit about Urban Bear. Urban Bear been around we've been incorporated about 3 years, but I was running with a couple different carriers, so like I said, I started my own authority again. This will be the third time, and I have a couple videos letting you know what happened the first 2 times leading up to this point right here now. But I want to talk about booking loads. When you get into trucking, when you first start off, it's going to be kind of hard because your insurance got to be right. If you deal with certain type of insurance company, carriers don't take those. Brokers don't take them. And when you set them up, they say, man, no, we don't deal with this one because your insurance is blah, 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 not going to pay. Blah. So make sure you get your A, B rated insurance, and make sure you know what the restrictions are. But getting on back to Urban Bear. Urban Bear, so far, I'm going to show you a board of some carriers I got. I don't have them all on there. I just, got a couple of them on there. And I'm going to tell you why I have so many and what's the purpose behind it. So, guys, I got a board behind me, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it. Just hold on. Okay. I hate to move these settings on here because I ain't got my big camera. I don't have my GoPro today. Okay. So some of the people we deal with, like so far today with C.H. Robinson, right here we did like 328 loads. It might be more, but that's around. So we got C.H. Robinson, Total Quantity, Coyote, NFI, Pepsi, like Snyder, I'm 84 for them. JB Hunt, I did 14 for them. CWS 9, Convoy, a new company, new carrier I'm dealing with. They're pretty good. I like the way they do business. Pretty much, I have about 29, or I'm gonna say about 29. And we don't have FedEx up here. We don't have Swift up here. We don't have Knight up here. All these different carriers I got account with. And So far today is somewhere around there. We're at 604 loads. That is not the exact loads because a lot of them are not up here. So I'm just trying to give you a rough estimate on, you know, where we at so far. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys why I have so many. Let's go ahead and get this done. Now guys, I got that board behind me, so I had to want to get you guys on that board. Sorry about that. I ain't got nobody to direct the camera, so I'm doing the best I can with it myself. Okay, so pretty much, and the reason why I got so many different carriers, because when my drivers say we have a load we delivering it out up here in the north, you know, and he might be going to, we just say A, whatever company name A. Well, he have another shipper next door, might be B, C, and D. Well, B, C, and D don't deal with C.H. Robinson. You know, B might deal with FedEx, C might deal with, you know, Snyder, and E, whatever, might deal with Swift. So when I'm looking for loads, if I dedicate myself to C.H. Robinson only, I'm missing a load from, you know what I'm saying, B and C and D. Because C.H. Robinson, next load might be in Joliet, might 30 miles away, and it might be the only one they have. So by me having so many brokers that I deal with, you know, I'm hitting their website up and looking for something in that zip code in the area where my truck is going to be or where he's delivering, so I could go ahead and book him a load, you know what I'm saying, so we can cut down on the dead head. So you find that most carriers, I mean most brokers like C.H. Robinson, they want you to dedicate yourself to them. It's kind of like, man, I'm gonna keep your truck rolling, I'm gonna keep your truck rolling. But you might find yourself, man, my next load might be 50 miles away, 60 miles away. I need the deadhead to go get it. So even though I move so many loads with C.H. Robinson, I'm not dedicated to them. It's just a broker that I deal with. We have a good relationship, and he knows, you know, the rules. You know, if you send my truck somewhere, if you ain't got nothing for it coming back, I'm going to find another load with somebody else. We're going to find another load. Matter of fact, you know, when you call me, if you got something going out, try to have me something coming back, or so we can move around if you want to run my truck. But once my truck go out, if you ain't got nothing coming back, I'm booking it with whoever I can to make money with. And that's the way, you know my belief is, because I have sometimes we deliver a load, you know, it was like a load I would deliver for, say, Snyder, going into Melrose Park. And shoot, 2 slots down, not even half a mile, it's in the same building. You know how they had a big old building, they have different companies in it. And in the next building, we had a load that was coming out through Convoy, going back to Ohio. I mean, like, next door. But had I dedicated myself to C.H. Robinson, Snyder, you know, and staying with their load board, I would never got that second load. I probably had the deadhead somewhere. So in this business, you know, you have to do what you need to do to make money, to keep your drivers, you know, to keep your business, you know, profitable. Another thing that, you know, we go through is that I know you saw some companies up there that we have 0 by. At the time that, and some of the companies got 0 because when my truck go up to Mission, it goes certain places, we notice that they have a lot of loads coming out. Their names are always on the load board for loads that's coming out. And I want to set that up early. Get the carrier package over them, get this showing. So the next time I see them post something on DAT, or if I'm looking for load, you know, we own it. And the reason why I do it too, because a lot of times you find that loads on DAT or truck stop or whatever, some company have internal website, and to me, my belief is that sometimes I see stuff on DAT that I don't see on the website anymore, because they're trying to move it and they're pushing it off, and some of this will be heavy. So my goal is that if I go to the internal website first, search for loads, I could catch it before some of this stuff hit DAT, and catch some of the light stuff. And because to me it's like, once we can't move it internal, we're gonna push it out a little bit, and we're gonna see who can move it that way. So a lot of time I set up, you know, accounts with the people so I can look at the load board on their website, so I can figure out what we need to do. So that's why you might see a person that I set it up like R&R Downing, they had one load up there, because my driver was somewhere, and by me having the account set up with them, I know this coming out, you know, bam, I think he had to go like maybe 10 miles, bam, we picked up a load and we was up out of there. So that's why it's very important to have multiple brokers that you deal with and learn their payment history. For instance, like FedEx, when I talk to them, they're paying 30 days. What I mean 30 days, they're going to send the check out on the 30th day. From the 30th day, they know, it might be a direct deposit, but I didn't see anything with that. On the 30th day, you got to wait till the check comes to you in the mail. Then from there, you got to put it in the bank. The bank got to catch. Before you know, you out 40 days. So when you doing business, you need to make sure that you can sustain, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, even though FedEx paying good, but you got to realize that, you know, they're paying in 30 days. So it's going to take you time. So my technique with that is that we're going to do one load, bam. Next week we maybe another load, maybe 2 loads, and the next week. So a whole month, I'm going to just be hitting 1 and 2 of them all week. You know, so when they checks start rolling in, now we got some coming in, because the way I look at it is that when they check, that first check come in, when I send the driver to do another load with them, I can take that first check, and then, you know what I'm saying, to pay their driver again, and, you know, keep the ball, to build it up. But just to go full, you know, core, no, it's kind of hard. So that's the reason why I use so many not vendors, but brokers I deal with, you know, because you got to be able to set that truck everywhere. But the other company I used to run for is that they tell us they got loads, and we'll go pick the load up, then we'll go deliver the load, and they turn around and say your next load is 60, 70 miles away, you got to go get it over there. Then you turn back around, you're like, man, yeah, this load is paying good, but at the same time, nobody counting all these deadhead miles. You know, I got a deadhead over there, go get this load. You know, hey, you claiming we making good money, but at the same time, hey, this deadhead got to be accounted for somewhere. It's coming from somewhere. So, in a sense like that, you know, Urban Bear has been around, maybe about, incorporated for about 3 years, and like I said, I just went ahead, started my authority again, and just said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and fight it through. I'm going to go ahead, you know, because, like I said, not going to make the mistakes I made before, or, you know, I'm looking at it a different way, you know, when I first started off. Like I said, you can go look at one of the other videos, you know, subscribe, you know, go to my videos, and, man, look, I'll tell you about it. I'm going to be honest about it, tell you about it, how it went down, and, you know what I'm saying, what's to it. And like I said, it's the 3rd time me going on my own with my own authority again. You know, I even try to partner up with somebody. You know, I'm gonna just break that story to you guys. You know, I'm gonna shoot a video on that. You know, and let you know. You know what I'm saying? How about 5 trailers and what happened. You know, and just pretty much get more in detail with it. You know, to tell you it's tough, but the more and more I got in business, I understood. The more and more I was in this business, I understood. You know, I understood and how, you know, we book loads. So Like I say now, you know, when I'm booking loads, I'm looking at the load I want to book and where it's going to, and on the next screen I have where it's going to, and where I could potentially be going. So I know that I won't be booking the load in the dead area. Because most people say, okay, I got a load going up to Nap. You know, you need to know what's coming out in Indianapolis, so you can know where where you're going after that. So, and that's how I book them for my drivers. You know, I pretty much, hey, on point A, point B, I'm watching to see how long the loads sit out there. You know, how many minutes it's sitting out there. Or, you know, I saw that load that couldn't move that day, it was sitting up there again the next day. You know, it's gonna still have the same load number. You know, but it's gonna let you know. So when you find a load like that, it's not moving and it's sitting up there again the next day. Wow, yeah, I'm gonna just give you a crazy number. I'm gonna ask for a crazy number because at this point, that lets me know that hey, you can't move it. So, and if I am thinking about moving it, I'm already looking ahead, saying, man, okay, I could get something coming up out of there. Because you know, when I said that, even though some of the people I had moved for, I get an email from them every day. When I'm talking about, I get plenty of emails talking about this load, where it's going, you know, what it's doing, you know, from here to here, here to here. So even though I hadn't did anything with them, but when I find my truck in a certain position, I'm going back looking at the emails like, okay, so-and-so has something coming up out of here, or you know, Fastmore Logistics has something coming up out of here, so I'm kind of planning it. Another thing that I do, I mean, if I get a couple emails all the time, you know, with certain carriers, I'm watching, you know, it was to the point that, you know, like W.C.H. Robinson, I knew what shipper was going to move on what day, because they did it all the time. It's like my backhaul came out of here this time all the time, at this time, you know, maybe they didn't have a backhaul on Thursday, you know what I'm saying, Tuesday, but the rest of the week they had, you know what I'm saying, backhaul. So when you dispatch it, you got to remember all that. Okay, maybe this person, yeah, okay. You know, so I'm gonna call them early, or you know, I'm gonna tell you about C.H. Robinson a little bit more. I'm gonna call early, be like, look, man, you know, so and so always have a load coming out of Niles all the time, and man, that's like, you know, on schedule. You know, what's up with that? You know, and the broker might tell you, man, let me look into the future a little bit and see what we got. Yeah, we got something coming out here. Book me on that. So, a little bit there, you know, you have some carriers, I mean, some brokers, like, I'm just talking about C.H. Robinson because I do a lot with them too, is that when you move so much freight with them, they got different levels. Like 1, 2, 3 different levels that you move up. So when you move up to like the core level, like the highest level, they give you access to like future. So it's like, man, I could go through and look for some loads, like almost like pushing next month that's coming out. You know, and you take that and put that together, and hey, you know, some of them might cancel, some, I mean, but most of all, you can almost put it together and have a every day what that truck doing. So when you have drivers, they know what they're doing every day, all week. This is what you're gonna do all week. That makes your job easier, because now I can leave from here, and you're gonna see it on the video that I go work on the truck, or the truck down. Like today, when I get through shooting this video with you guys, I'm going out, I'm going to the truck, and I'm go out there pre-maintenance and look at it, and you know what I'm saying, go over it and make sure the oil, make sure it got windshield washer fluid, make sure the wipers is perfect. Like I saw one where the wipers, I just put it on there, had a problem with the wiper. No, we're gonna go take that back and we're gonna put a new wiper on there. Now I'm looking at everything. And so that's gonna be, you know, my next video after this one, you know, holiday savings, you know. That's gonna be me right there saving, because I'm gonna be on it. Like, you know, some of my problems I have that when you guys get out here is that, you know, I used to have a problem with like BOLs, you know, when I get the BOLs from the driver and they take pictures and send them to me, and there was a problem. So I use like a program now called Access, where they have an app that goes along with it too. So I mean, it holds everything. My payroll, road taxes, fuel, maintenance, you know, annual inspection. I put my driver's information in there, let me know when the DOT physicals need to be done, or when it's about to expire. I mean, it pretty much just hold everything. But I ain't gonna keep. I'm back at you. My battery went down on the camera, so what I was talking about, you know, sometimes you can make things even easier, but in order for you to make it a little bit more easier for you, you got to change your position. And if you're gonna be in this game, you know, it's expensive, but you keep working hard at it, it can come true. You know, you can do it. So once again, guys, you know, I would love to talk to you guys because I do talk a lot, and it's just hard, you know, I ain't really talking to the camera. I like the one-on-one conversation, so I'm gonna try this, you know, and see can I get out there a little bit, let you know that, you know, I can reach a lot of people with, you know, this way. So pretty much, once again, if you have a comment, and you know, just leave it. If you want to subscribe, please, you know, hit the notification, because I will be just shooting these videos up there as much as possible. Hey, it's cool with me. I don't have a problem with it. All right, y'all take care. Peace.
And another one.